Hey traders, so let's spit some facts here. Just feel like sharing some reality here. Whenever I go through all the comments, whatever I receive any DM traders from all over the world telling me, hey Neil, I'm inspired by you. You are my inspiration. I wish I can be like you, becoming a full-time trader, providing to my family, and is good. What I can say is just when you put in blood, sweat, and tear, when you put in years and years of effort into mastering one thing, no BS, you will eventually make it. I have not seen anyone who's willing to put in years and years of dedication into mastering one aspect, mastering one field, don't succeed. Most of them, they succeed at a much higher level than they could ever imagined. But I'm sorry, I just want all of you to really understand. I was once like many of you as well. I still remember many years ago when I can make $10, $20, $50, $100, $200 on one trade. It was amazing. It was spectacular. Have I ever imagined, if you haven't watched my last recap, making $66,000 in one day shorting pound yen? Never. The honest truth is, every high level achievers, all of them, if you ask all the successful entrepreneurs, everyone else, have they ever once thought that they would be where they are at right now? They will tell you 100% no. I used to think, because I used to work as a housekeeper, getting minimum wage in Australia. I used to work as a server. I used to clean toilets. Back then, the max I could make a month is probably 3,000 Aussie dollar. And 3,000 Aussie dollar to me as a Malaysian is good money. Have I ever once thought that right now I'll be making 100, 200K a month? No. US dollar? Never. So don't ever look at me and start unnecessary comparison. Compare to yourself and say, hey, why is Neil, he's 25 years old this year, he has 2 kids, he has a beautiful family, how can I be like him? How can I achieve more than him? You don't need to be like me. The real fact is, you be yourself, you be the best version of yourself, you have your own pace, you have your own route, and you just stick to your destiny. To me, within this 6-7 years of entrepreneurship, whether if it's becoming a trader, whether if it's doing some sort of business investment, I never try to compare myself to anyone else, because to me, comparison is the biggest killer of joy and a complete waste of time. Some of you, I might be the definition of success to some of you, but for some of you watching my channel, you may be at a higher level of success compared to me. I have one friend, not many, but only one. He is already making 8-9 figures a year on his logistic business. And do I compare myself to him? No. He can spend $3, $4, $5 million on a watch. Am I at that level yet? I'm not. But we all have different definition of happiness as well. And we all have different goals. We all have different purpose in life. That's why comparing yourself will kill all of your happiness, because everyone has a different purpose. And in fact, we all are in this world to serve different purpose, to provide different value. So, to compare yourself to someone else, it is, to me at least, it is the most inefficient way to your own self-development. Okay, I much prefer, currently I have about 200 plus trade club traders that are following me closely. And guess what? Most of them, they become the best version of themselves. That's it. I'm a young father. I have two kids. And my entire life has always been family, family, family. As opposed to, many of the fellow entrepreneurs, especially when they are at their teenage age, when they're at my age, they would love to focus on the luxuries. Could be as simple as buying sports car, could be as simple as going deep into the luxuries, buying Louis Vuitton shirt or whatsoever. But yeah, because I am a young father and I built my family at a fairly early age, that really teaches me the importance of value, the importance of why are we working so hard. Do I work so hard making whatever money that I want to throw them on the luxuries? Not really. I do appreciate luxury if they save me time, or if they provide me comfort, or if they provide me some sort of privacy. Back then, I still remember when my wife first was with me, we are just like any ordinary couple. Do you all ever think that I started flying business class, when I was with my wife at the beginning? Back then it was girlfriend. No, we used to be those that trying to snatch the cheapest flight ticket online. If you are in Malaysia or Singapore, then Air Asia. We used to be those that try to find discounts on Air Asia flight tickets, the budget of the budget. And back then, to me as a Malaysian, if I can fly to Sabah Sarawak, which is again is just a different part of Malaysia. I think it's West and East Malaysia. It was already a privilege. Back then I still remember when I could travel to Sarawak, Sabah. That was the dream. Who would have thought that many years later, right now, flying business class becomes a norm? Who would have known that traveling to Europe, traveling to countries from all around the world could be a norm? I never once thought that. Neither do my wife, neither do my kids. But I guess that's why we all work so hard for, right? Is to really make money and to really enjoy the money, at the same time provide comfort, privacy, and yeah, just makes our partner, just allow them to, your partner, your kids, your parents, to experience things that they never once thought they would be able to experience. And that's why every single day I look in the mirror, I always count my blessing. Look into the mirror, I always tell myself, hey, I get to where I am today, although I'm nowhere near the destination, or I'm nowhere near my definition of success. So I get to where I am today by spending years and years of blood, sweat, and tear, lots of sacrifices. So it's very important to count your blessing. It is very important to stay grateful, and it's very important to never forget where's your root, where you came from, and your life purpose. Up until these days, whenever I make more money, whatever, my priority is always into how can I provide more to my family, my parents. And the proudest thing you can ever do is to make your parents, your wife, your kids to not worry about money, because money is such an idiot thing. Yeah, the fact that sometimes when I wake up, I realize that everything needs money. The fact that this world operates in a way where you need money to survive is already ugly enough. So when you really make money, make sure you really understand the purpose of money, not trying to show off, not trying to do something silly, but to really understand as a human ourselves, the most important thing is eat, sleep, and having a shelter, and having to take care of your loved ones. The rest of them, they're luxuries. You can have everything that you want, but what if you can't wake up tomorrow? You can have the Ferrari that you have been dreaming of, but what if you can't wake up tomorrow? Then everything's become meaningless. Once you start really understand that life is such a fragile and money is such an ugly thing, even though I make decent money at my age, I'm not successful, but I will still often tell my wife I really hate money. Like I understand that everything needs money to settle, but sometimes I really hate money because I know when I'm making this kind of money, there are people out there actually suffering. But I deserve what I have today. That's the difference. I still believe that I deserve what I have today because I work for it. I went into trading when no one else trusted me. I invested in a business, failed miserably when everyone thought it was going to be the end of my time. I started the 1%ers Trade Club when I thought that no one would ever listen to this fellow Asian speaking English. I started my investment journey when everyone else thought I was stupid. I went all into trading when everyone else thought I was gambling. And guess what? Many years later, when you look back, you realize that they all links together. All these tiny little adventure, all these breakthroughs, all these new milestones, they all serve different purposes, and they all have different value in life that makes you realize that, hey, life is such a beautiful thing. So I hope all of you, I hope it's not out of topic. I'm not even sure what's the topic of the video. I just want to talk and record some of my sincerest thoughts, and to share with you all that why I believe that all of you must have life purpose, really know exactly why you're working so hard for, so that when you actually start making good money in your own terms, you don't get lost. The scariest thing is someone who's making a lot of money but he's lost. When he's lost, money become complete trash and it's a piece of paper. Remember, money is just a piece of paper that buys you freedom. Without money, you have zero freedom, but when you have the money, remember, you are trying to have the freedom. So don't burden yourself with unnecessary debts. Don't buy stupid things when you finally make money just to make yourself having more burden, more stress, and really forget that what you're trying to strive for have always been freedom. The freedom to say no, the freedom to enjoy life, the freedom to travel, the freedom to take care of your loved ones, the freedom to see different stories around the world. So that's it for the video. If you like it, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye bye.